Welcome! Welcome to Wednesdays. I'm your friend and host, Amit Roy. I want to start my episode on stock market by telling and singing one line of song. रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के ला 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 लर ले ला ला ले ला ले ले. No, stock market is a journey. Stock market is not for one day. You just come here, make money and go out. I don't think it is like that, you see. Stock market is a journey. It's a lovely journey. I want to explain you some excellent tips how to make lots and lots of money in stock market. But you see, I cannot tell you it's like a casino. It's not like a casino. That I'll tell you some tips and tomorrow you go and make abundant of money and come back. That is not going to happen. Money makes it takes time. It's not a very easy way. Anyway, please like me, subscribe me, and share my channel. Please listen to me. How you select stocks? What should be your game plan? Why you're buying the stocks? My father always tell me that he will become rich someday. He will become rich someday. But it didn't happen. He had no game plan. He was a good man. I like him. He used to love me. And yes, that's fantastic. But he had no game plan. One should have a game plan. You know, to begin with that, I had no game plan also. I was lucky to be pushed inside the stock market, and it was like a gladiator, fight or die. So my situation was different. My father had time and leisure, so he used to smoke so many cigarettes. I'm giving you some example how people do not make money. I'm giving you my personal experience. No, he used to smoke so many cigarettes, his fingers become yellow. Smoking 10 packets of cigarette a day. And that too ITC cigarette, a costly cigarette. But he never thought if you buy ITC stocks, you can make so much money. Reduce your cigarette habit. You can make so much money. With that money, simple kind of, savings. One time there was a company called ICI, very famous British company or in multinational company. They used to make paints, and the salesman came into our house through some connections. I don't know why. I used to be a small kid, and offered my father that please buy stocks as IPO stocks and pay 5 rupees. 10 rupees was the face value. Pay 5 rupees. At that time, there was a company policy, and later you pay another 5 rupees when the company makes profit, gives a dividend, etc., etc. My father had no clue what is that. He had no idea. You know why? If you are surrounded with people of meaningless topics like what Rajiv Gandhi is doing, Rahul Gandhi is doing, Modi is doing, blabbering, you will end up like this. Will have no vision. So you do not mix up with people, those who have no vision. Yes, you are. I'm not saying you abandon them. Do not be, engrossed with them all the time. Anyway, now coming to IPOs, nowadays I'm seeing a lot of IPOs are coming. Lots and IPOs are coming. And lot of IPOs are being oversubscribed. My suggestion is do not invest in IPOs. Why you will invest in IPOs? How much you know about those companies? Who are these people? Do you know them? You don't know them. It's very important to know the company and their board of directors. What is the game plan? What they want in India especially. So I will advise you. Other day one boy was telling me that he has applied so many companies, he didn't receive a single share. He's lucky. He's lucky he didn't get any share. Do not buy companies. Look, my time was very different. My time was absolutely different. In those days, Team Cane used to be 10 rupees. And most good, very, very good companies used to be 10 rupees at face value. So my time was different. You get one or two, it's not much problem. But today, no new companies are coming out with no such good antecedents. That's very, very important to know about the antecedents of the investors, of the promoters, of the directors. I'm very, I want to be cutthroat. India is not a very, there are a lot of scams, you see. Even my time, there used to be a company like Khaitan Hospital, and people lost lots of money. Promoter fled after a few days. This stuff Khaitan has no trace anymore. One company, Ispat Profile, Ispat Group, and they stole a lot of money, including my money. I got some stocks in IPO. That time there was a company called Nippon Denro. There was a Japanese collaboration, so I felt maybe when Japanese was trusting him, he might be good. But in later, I found that he was a crook and he fled. And Japanese also disassociated themselves with that man. But however, my money is lost. No, I entered in the stock market. I had not much money, but my father had a car, so he sold that car and he kept in the bank. And with that money, I started entering in stock market. And I had no clue. I didn't know much about market and all. So I was a little novice, you see. But anyway, I'm not talking much about myself. And you know, you must know about the promoters. Very important. In America, it's not that important. Basic structure remains same. What Warren Buffett said and all. But you cannot totally carbon copy Warren Buffett in India. You cannot do that because American situation is different. Market is different. America or Japan or I know these two countries better, so I can tell you about that. Market doesn't grow like that. You see, it doesn't compound the way India does. Because not you are very nice country, not only you are very nice country, because you are emerging economy. So, or America, I don't think stocks grow that faster. Unless it's a new technology, something very new. Again, then its question comes of area of competence. How much we know about you harvest something from us? How much I know? On which basis I can fund that my investment and buy stocks of those kind of companies? I don't know. Maybe it's a very fantastic business. I don't know. So my area of competence is not that good. So I'll not go to venture in those kind of things. I'm giving you an example, simple example, Colgate. Look at the price. Look at the price, how it is going. It's nearly 4,000 rupees, you see. I bought it at very cheap, 100 rupees in that time. Today is 4,000 rupees. I got two-time bonus I get. Yeah. And because the company sells toothpaste. I'm giving you an idea why the management is trustworthy and they sell toothpaste. And India needs toothpaste, so many toothpastes. Imagine the potential. Also, another company I bought at that time with 30 rupees, with a 500 rupees with a split, the Tata Power. So you can still Tata Power has chance. The new energy revolution is coming. It's being told energy revolution is coming, and green energy will take part, hydrogen will take part. Tata's are financing this lot of private entities to join in their power grid. So I think it could be a good thing. I'm not suggesting you buy that. I have it. I'm just telling it. I have investment in the stock for the last 30 years. So this is my disclosure that you can keep these companies and they will give you enormous wealth. But you have to stay invested. There's question of value and price. PA. Now you can see our PA. A lot of people say buy cheap PA. You Google it, you can get a lot of cheap PA stocks. But if the country business has no growth and promoters are not that trustworthy, what is the meaning of PA? They can cook balance sheet. So you have to know them. And but then you have to think about the value, the true value. How the company's cash flow will affect the balance sheet. What will be the future place of that business in total economy or global economy, like energy business, etc. So if the PE is even high, you can go for a long time. Like TCS, it looks valuation is not very attractive right now, but if the uh, artificial intelligence hooks into it, What will happen? What will explosion will happen? I don't know. So these are understanding. I gave you some example, not to suggest to buy the stock, but these are the way one should see the stock. See the value, see the business. You don't buy a stock just because you like a stock. You think you're the owner. Tell your friends to buy the product. Use the same product. I buy Colgate products. However, if I buy or not, don't buy, doesn't matter. But to satisfy myself, to ensure my trust in that company, I use Colgate toothpaste. So this is the way you should do that and be hopeful. Do not surround yourself with negative people. I gave you my father's example. His only pastime was his car, buying tires for his car, repairing his car, smoking cigarette, talking nothing about. He has a friend who used to be in England, and the only topic they had, what happened in 1929 in England, what happened in 1913 in England. What is the bullshit? How do you make money like that? There's no other plan. Living in the past. Don't live in the past. Don't be, you know, an emotional fool. Make money, sell the stock, buy new stocks. You stay a long invested is good. Investors make money. Traders don't make money. But if you have some trading idea, you can do little bit. But don't do trade, do daily trade. Here is my humble submission for you. Make money. There is a saying in America or everywhere. If you are born poor, it's not your fault. If you die poor, it is your fault. India's tremendous potential is like a lottery to be born in India. Use that to your advantage. Don't brood, don't brood. Buy, keep on buying every month something other. When you get money, buy something. That will give miracle. There's single compounding, it starts after 10 years. Wait for the magic, think positive, stay in the market. I always say stay in the market. Don't get out of the market. It's a journey. That's what I sang the song for you. Best wishes. Thank you very much. Please, I'll say like and subscribe me and share my channel. Best wishes.